You know what I'm saying here? If you want to get better at, I don't know, like turning heads in the jam session or whatever it is your goal is with jazz guitar, you want to get better, you want to play, you want to feel good, you need to start thinking in motifs. And what that means when thinking about motifs and like motivic development, you might hear that word and people talking about it. What that literally means is you need to go back to the melody, okay? Like I can't stress that enough. There's like all the students that I talk with, most of them, they want to improvise. And when I ask them if they know the melody to the tune they want to improvise, they don't know it. So I'm putting you on the spot here. Like literally go to the tune you're learning. This tune is called I Wish I Knew. It's a really cool tune. Whatever tune you're learning, go back to the melody. And I'm serious when I say it, like go back to the melody, because you're gonna be real, like you're gonna be real. It's gonna be a light bulb moment if you just go back to it and literally just realize what you can do with the melody is like infinite possibilities. Like sometimes we get so overwhelmed with improvisation and stuff, but then when we actually go back to the melody, we get so much for free, you know? You get so much from the melody already. Like it's literally telling you how to improvise. So what you gotta do is to just go to any tune. So let's take this tune that I'm working on right now. I Wish I Knew, right? It's just A minor 7, D7. A minor 7, D7. G major 7. C7. B minor 7. A flat. E7. E7. A minor. D7, 1 diminished, G major, and then it goes to 6 minor, E minor, A7, and then it goes back. But, you know, the chords aren't that important for what we're going to talk about, because what we're going to talk about is we're just going to talk about motivic development and what that does to your solo. So imagine this. The first thing I want you to do, grab the tune you're working on, whatever tune it is, and just look at the melody, okay? And this melody, in this case, just for me to demonstrate it, it starts in the 9th of the minor chord, and that is the first thing I register. If I learn a tune, the first thing I register is what chord tone it is. What that does is I can play it in any tune. I know that in the key of G major, it will always be the 9th of A minor, and in the key of freaking E flat, it will be. So it's always important for you just think about what chord tone it is. What chord tone is it starts on?
Oh my god, this Inception thing is quite fun. I was just going to say that I've made a full-length course that goes into improvisation in detail, and you can get that in the description below. See you later.
When you got that out of the way, now you can start looking at the melody, okay? Because then you just go and you play the melody, and you play it in one position, okay? Start with one position before you do anything else. And I like to play it, you can play it here, but I like to when it's high up, I usually like to play it on the B string. Just like what that does. So it goes. Right? And then it goes back. So basically that's kind of the melody. I kind of played some wrong parts there, but doesn't matter. The important part is you get the melody down. You get the idea of it. All right? It's a motif, like melodies are usually in motifs. You hear how that is like it's the same thing. So it's like when you improvise, why can't you do the same thing? Why can't you also use that kind of thinking? So when you got it in one position, so now you've done it here. Right? And then you and then it goes, does the same thing again, yada yada, okay? It goes on again. So what you need to do is you learn it here in the B string, And then you gotta go to the next string, right? That is the thing that usually people don't do. You learn it here on the B string, you learn it in one position, and then you just kind of want to go improvise. Just remember that you're not gonna play really good stuff if you don't understand the melody. And you only understand the melody if you kind of look at what it starts on. It's the 9. It's about the 9. That's what Peter Bernstein usually says. It's like it's about the ninth. So when you create lines, that can influence what you create lines of. Right? Because the melody is saying. So now you can improvise using. So it's like you just use the same rhythm, you use the same note that the melody is about, and you start improvising. But my point here is what you're gonna do is you learn the melody here, and then you go down, you learn it in the next string. So G here, right? You see, even for me, it's like I have to. Because I have to work on this tune, right? Right? That's how it goes. So I have to wonder, why didn't I get it? Well, so I have to look at it. And it goes to G major. All right, so now I learned something new here, okay? I took this tune that I played here, and now I do it. And then it goes to the next thing, right? So what I see here is, okay, it goes to G major, which means you know that it's on the 9th of G. So that's what I registered there, right? Right? Right, so that's the next thing. And so what I'm trying to say here is, even this is a tune that it's like the melody is kind of back there, but it's like, I gotta play it more. But it still remains, the lesson still remains here, that playing it here and then moving it. What that does is, when you improvise, what do you think that will do? You can basically play the melody here, you can play it here, you can play it basically anywhere on the guitar. Right? Like in the best of words, you gotta play like that too, so you just kind of have it everywhere. But what that does is you can do 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 do. See, I'm just kind of playing stuff there, but I pivoted from to, and then I went. So it's like I can now play stuff over the whole guitar because I'm learning the melody all over the neck. And you can play this, like you can do this with any tune. Like we talked about blue bossa. Okay, and now if you learn it, like you look at it, starts on the 5th, goes down like that, so. Right? Right? It's. that's how you should learn the melodies, because then once you improvise, you can go. So, you know what I'm saying here? I kind of got carried away there. It's fun to play. And if you want to learn minor conversion, basically, which is something that I really use, you can learn it from the free course that I have down below. So get the free course. You get PDFs too, all for free. Just get down in the description. Go get it. Join the community. And that's basically what I have to say. So learn melodies in different positions. I can't stress that enough. And I'm saying it because I haven't even learned that yet. Like, I have to practice it. And I'm not saying that I'm the freaking oracle here or something. I got to practice too. And that's what I do. And I have 2 gigs every week that I practice for. And this is really fun. So that's what we do. We practice because we want to get better. And one thing I really love to practice is to realize how I can play melodies in different positions, because that I know will benefit my improvisations. And so basically, that's what I want from you, to go back to a melody that you're working on, whatever tune it is. It can be blue bossa, it can be Fly Me to the Moon, it can be anything what it is. And just play it in different positions, and then try to just use motifs, and then try to improvise with using the melody. So use the melody as I did in blue bossa. So that's just a really good example, right? So use the melody and then play some own stuff and then go back to the melody. Always like in and out, in and out. And that should basically get you to a place where you feel like improvisation is more fun. And you will probably turn heads in the jam session. Like, if you would play that, I would turn my head. So basically that's how you do that. So thank you. Bye-bye.